Hello, Professor and classmate. Today we are going to do a discussion in reflection of action video journal 2. I'll be answering the questions over here. The first one is, what life experience led you down this path? Uh, so for the nursing school, when I was in my high school, I'm from Nepal, and actually in Nepal we do not have much options for girls, like whether either go for engineering or nursing. So a lot of in my class, like since I was so bad in maths, and I was like, no, engineering is not for me. So since a lot of my classmates, they were girls, like especially the girls, they were going for a nursing school. I was like, okay, let me go for the nursing school instead. And the other interesting thing for going into a nursing school was like, I was getting an opportunity actually to get out of the country and go into the another country to finish my nursing school. So that was one of the things that led me towards the nursing school. And since I got graduated from my nursing school, I moved to the state. I got married and moved over here, got the license over here. And then I started working on like various settings, like but mostly on skilled nursing setting while I was working over there, when taking care of the elderly, especially at nights, like waiting for a doctor's order for hours and hours, when they are in pain or any other orders. I'm like, okay, it was so frustrating. I'm like, okay, let me be a nurse practitioner where I can just write my own order, where I don't have to wait for hours and hours for the order, where I think like the patient is appropriate for some kind of treatments, but I cannot do being a nurse where I actually need order for like basically everything. So that was the other thing led me towards the nurse practitioner. These two greatest success so far. So actually, like this year I have achieved like a lot of success. Like in the beginning of the year, I wanted to open up my own foster home, which I did. And then now done with my nurse practitioner school last week. Finger crossed, finally done. So I got my one business, one house, and a nurse practitioner is like the greatest success. And on top of all those three, getting my one business was the greatest success so far. What challenges have you overcome, and what challenges are still remain? So opening up a foster home and get it run, that has been overcome now, finally settled down like after 10 months. And that's still a huge challenge that's still remaining is the board exam. Scary, especially having exam anxiety. I can never do good an exam, how much ever I'm prepared for. So that's still a huge challenge still remaining. Overall, what did you learn from this course? Honestly, like I learned a lot from this course. Like from a nurse, converting myself to a nurse practitioner was a huge achievement for myself. Um, and then online classes was totally new to me. I am a person where I can like I have to sit, and if the professor is like teaching us, I'm a like huge listener. I can grab a lot, but like I have learned to find out the things by myself. Beginning was so hard for me, especially being English being my second language. It was really difficult, but then I learned a lot. Like during my clinical hours, my preceptor was great. I learned so many things: how to deal, how to communicate with the patient, how to diagnose, how to do the assessment, manage diagnosis and treatments on your own. So I learned a lot from this course, which I have never learned during my nursing school. It was different. During being a nurse is a different, but and being a nurse practitioner, I feel like is a combination of both. Like you have a caring attitude of that nurse, as well as you can do your one treatment. And what are your future goals? So my future goal is to open up my one practice, especially like for the geriatric population, uh, because I feel like geriatric, we in United States we do have a lot of assisted living, long-term care, adult foster home, memory cares, and those long-term population are always waiting for somebody to hear them. They just want like treatments. A lot of the time they're frustration. So I just want to open up my one practice and then just go for the JD care. Thank you.